It's Benny Clancy on the bang show. Times change, crime pays. Don't get deceived by the pet of mind games. It was meant for me, all I had to do was take it. Let's face it, I'm a criminal, ain't no need to evade it. Times change, crime pays. Don't get deceived by the pet of mind games. It was meant for me, all I had to do was take it. Let's face it, I'm a criminal, ain't no need to evade it. Where did love go? I'm on the crossroads. Should I take my time or run the risk of getting rushed over? The bad people always reach a lot faster. They're like, good people suck. Ain't no more scope for laughter. I'm naive and deceived by my dreams. Do the right thing and you may see what I mean. My abuse are getting modified. The wrong people are glorified. What decides everything? The ambition is too strong. Fight for your rights or be proved wrong. Newborn babies getting dumped to rivers. Mama wants to move on. They embezzle the money to put the food on the plate. God knows I'd do worse if I had the shoes on. Yeah, cause my comfort is my priority. Acknowledge me now or bow and leave us the minority. I used to be good, actually I'm still good, but I used to that. But it's enough with the ass kissing. The truth is that times change, crime pays. Don't get deceived by the pet of mind games. It was meant for me, all I had to do was take it. Let's face it, I'm a criminal, ain't no need to evade it. Times change, crime pays. Don't get deceived by the pet and mind games. It was meant for me, all I had to do was take it. Let's face it, I'm a criminal, ain't no need to evade it. I killed the neighbor's cat with a spade, and I regretted it. The creature was annoying and I snapped and lashed out and beheaded it. Got a guillotine, told my friends to celebrate it. Where did love go? I cannot answer that. I fucked my friend's girl and broke his heart and got his ass my back. Never saw him after that. But that's a close stock. If bad is the new good, cut it dirty, walk for gross profit. I used to be a lover, not a fighter. But these days you really gotta fight for the things you love. Don't let them think you're soft. They don't believe you lost until you start to cry about it. Your teardrops form a puddle of acid and they just laughing as your feet is off. Nigga, you was deep in love. Damn, but I lost a friend. And I must confess, I'll never forget the look on my neighbor's face when she saw our cat dead. Times change, crime pays. Don't get deceived by the pet and mind games. It was meant for me, all I had to do was take it. Let's face it, I'm a criminal, ain't no need to evade it. Times change, crime pays. Don't get deceived by the pet and mind games. It was meant for me, all I had to do was take it. Let's face it, I'm a criminal, ain't no need to evade it.
99 days for the thief, and 1 day for the master. And you may feel like it doesn't really matter, but it does. And if you think being good is bad, then you're worse than me. Peace.
It's Benny Clancy on the bang show.
Wolfman. Go.
Yo, times change, but crime will never pay. Cause love will always make us stronger, you should never hate. Yeah, or take advantage of another life. You can make the difference, don't let them tell you otherwise. Times change, but crime will never pay. Cause love will always make us stronger, you should never hate. Yeah, or take advantage of another life. You can make the difference, don't let them tell you otherwise.
Welcome to The Untold, my channel about ideas, strategies and stories that many thought were non-existent, but in reality are unobserved. In this episode, I present to you my interview with Wolfman.
Thank you for having me. So, before I begin, I wanted to ask, why music?
In a certain sense, you don't choose music, music chooses you. It's very plain like that. From childhood I just felt this power drawing me towards music. My mom used to sing. I got into a church choir through my mom. But as time went on, I started feeling the music coming from within rather than from without. So it helped me to know my place and actually know that instead of singing along with people, I can sing for people. But then that has a story behind it too. So yeah, music chose me, like music should choose every other artist out there.
I've always had this sensation when I think of music. Anyway, but when I look at artists, I've never known. Is the creativity that comes to music from the outside in or from the inside out? When you write something, did it all come from the outside in or from the inside out?
Actually, the thing is, music is a way of you relating with your environment.
it has to be original. When you take your experiences and you transfuse them into your melody and you remove it, the melody comes from your passion, your emotions, and then the experiences, obviously, they come from outside. But the way each person, the way each human being digests, I want to use the word digest, the way each human being digests his experience is original.
Yes.
Both of us are in this room, but the way you perceive this environment is different from the way I perceive. Both of us were to write a song about this sitting. You also have to be different from mine.
Yes.
And that's what brings the originality. So it has to be a blend between your outside world and your inner world. If you don't find that blend, then either you find yourself singing outside for people, just for people, which is doomed to fail, or you find yourself singing just inside, just for yourself, both doomed to fail.
Still on music. One thing about music with me in particular is I love it's music to me is like art in general. Images and this just works of art. The way I enjoy the music is when I get, let's say if I just see a painting here, Mona Lisa's painting, I might just move across as if nothing happened. But when I see Mona Lisa's painting and I see a short description of Mona Lisa's painting, of what Michelangelo was thinking when he was painting it, just the history, once I get kind of a sense of what the artist was thinking and what he was really going through before he painted it, I tend to enjoy it more. I might enjoy a song like, there's this song from Loco called Thank You Lord. You might just enjoy it.
Yeah.
But when you get the history behind it, that he had an accident, he thought he was going to die, and now he's thanking God for it. Now you enjoy it more and you can relate with the story. Like if you're in a similar situation, you start saying thank you Lord, and his song comes to mind. It's like a trigger. So now that's why I want to bring your song into the picture, because I think many people would like to know where did this song come from? Like when the song Who's on My Side?
Yeah.
Where did it come from?
Who's on My Side? The song means a lot to me as a person or as the writer. And I'm sure just that sentence alone, Who's on My Side, evokes a certain emotion in everybody that listens to it. All through my life, one of the main things, one of the highest needs of a human being is the need for security. We want to feel accepted. We want to know who our real friends are. We want to know the people who can really be with, the people who can associate with, where we feel comfortable. And for me, that's always been something very vital when I was human. That was really something I carried on with me. Who should I trust? And having the experiences that I had, which obviously I cannot delve into head on, but I had those experiences where I was forced to sit back and reconsider my position as a human in general. Where do I stand? I'm just calling myself a human being, but as a human being, I've put myself as another grain of rice in a bag of rice. What makes me unique? We all say we're special, but what makes you special? If you don't identify what makes you special, you'll not be able to find what makes other people special, and you'll not be able to find a way to bond with those people. So I had to write this song. I wrote this song when I was trapped in that bubble of being alone and trying to find myself. This song made me, after I sang this song, I exploded. It released that emotion, and I got to know my purpose in music in general. So every other thing I sing about, it's this song is some sort of nucleus, some sort of brings all those songs together. My first release, which is coming up, The Hour of the Wolf, I'm going to come up, The Hour of the Wolf has come. I announce myself, the next song, Who's on My Side. I'm not coming to sing to entertain. I'm coming to sing to show my idea, to show how I perceive how music should be, and to relate with you based on how I've related with me. I've identified myself. I know how to identify you better. And the songs I sing, I don't want you to relate with them as me singing them. I want you to sing them along from yourself, from within. So I want to move with people who believe, not people who enjoy music. I want to move with a pack. Wolves move with a pack. Wolves don't move with fans that like his clothes or like the way I sing. If you listen to my song and you want to enjoy it, you enjoy it because of the message, what draws you. I want you to believe in the message. And that's why I take a lot of time to sing and a lot of time to write those on my side, close to 3 months. But I believe it was on point. I captured the emotion and I brought it out just the way I think I was meant to.
Wow. So, wow, it's a real long story. But what was it that you were feeling at that point? Because if you say you felt lonely, you have a family, you have friends, you were back then in the secondary school, like you've always been with people. It's not as if you were isolated in one sense. They may be within you were isolated. So are you the one who created the isolation, or now that you have discovered your passion or your purpose or who you really were, you couldn't relate with other people?
I think as it's important for every single person to reach that point where I arrived at. That point where you, apart from family, we all came to this world as individuals. We obviously have a purpose. We cannot achieve that purpose alone. We obviously need people. We obviously need a group. We cannot just say because we found ourselves in this family, our family is that group. At some point you have to sit back and really ask, who am I? I'm alone in this world. Who are my real friends? And if you look deep, the concept of trust, it affects everything. It affects everything. I'm going to give you a hint from my story, what made me to arrive at this point, where you get to trust people to that extent. You be with people and you trust people. You just feel like these are the brothers, these are the people you are with, these are your family per se. And then something meddles with that trust a bit. And you start bringing back those things you used to learn as a child, human beings lie. It just changes the whole perspective. Like, who are these people? Why am I with them? Who is pretending among them? Am I pretending? I had to pull myself out. I had to redefine my character. I had to redefine myself. If I'm a human being with the gift of free will to be able to choose who I can be, then there's a wide variety of choice. I should not still boil down to human being. So I had to write a set of characters, and I wrote them down, and it matched the personality of a wolf. And I adopted it. I adopted that name, that title. So being alone at that moment was very important for me, and it's important for everyone to be alone at some point. If you continue just being in a crowd and just associating with the crowd, you get to have a very noisy brain. You don't listen to your own ideas. Your ideas get mumbled up with a lot of people's ideas. So I think it's important to be alone sometimes. So I was alone, really alone. I was in a crowd. I was in a, like you said, I was in a secondary school by then. I had a lot of people around me. Our family, very loving family, but I was alone. And I know for sure that everyone is alone in the silence of your own mind. When people talk and you sit and you think, you judge them alone. If not, then you are actually crazy. You have to think alone. So it's important.
And the reason why I understand the story to some degree, because anyway, there are some allusions to that, the biblical allusion. If you get the story like this Jeremiah, there is a point where he has to run away and be in this area of solitude, where he prays for a long period of time. Then he gets this awareness. You always get and it's a difference between aloneness and solitude. This period of aloneness, where you're alone, like Jesus went to the desert for 40 days. It's after those 40 days that his ministry started. You see, with Jeremiah, with all of these stories, you always get that this person had to be alone. But by alone, I believe you're not talking of solitude, because some people now, the risk sometimes is people might confuse living a life of solitude where you run away from others as being alone. You see now, and now if you just want to be alone, live that life of solitude, it comes with a lot of risk if you're just pushing everybody away. But if it's kind of temporal, where it's just this moment where you really need to have this deeper awareness of who you really are, and after that you get back to the goal, right? It's not as if you remain there, you go there for a moment and then you come back, better build. So when you went down to writing, and who were you, did you, like, now you've had this awareness of who you really are, and we're going to get back to why wolves. How did you even get to the wolf? Because there are many animals out there. Why the wolf? But now you've had these different nuggets of who you really are, and you are like, I want people to understand who I am now. You see, you could go to writing, you could go to poetry, prose, every other format. Now you choose music. Okay, you said music chose you.
Yeah.
How did it choose you?
Like I said, like I said, I grew up in a family, a music loving family.
Yeah.
My mom was in the church choir.
I mean, now at that point you're like, your past still had something with
a
you.
strong chord. In school, the secondary school I attended, I had a huge reputation as a singer. From the moment I stepped foot in the secondary school and I sang, I was just picked up. I joined the spatial choir. We were getting to competitions. I could not stay away from one music competition or program or event. That's how music it has always been like a limb. It's always been part of me. So when I reached that moment, even though that story or that point in time had nothing to do with music, the best way I could relate or to remove that emotion was the only way I've always been able to do it, through music. Yeah, I do poetry too a lot, and I have a lot of stuff I've written about being alone. I actually wrote Alone initially as a poem, like though I write most of my songs, but from the poem I was able to squeeze out the melody and come out the words. So yeah, music for me is just a way of releasing those emotions. So it was very easy. Having that music has always been part of me.
Let's have a short break here to see how Wolf actually releases his emotions with music. But not only him, he and a friend of mine whom I introduced to him, and after she listened to his music, she became an instant fan.
But not defenseless. I got Wolf on my side. Pick a team or die where you stand. Be choose on my side. We gonna go through hell, but I'll take you to heaven. All I hear is 666. I'm here to make it 7. You could not stop me. You don't know what pain means. You could never stop me. Who will never fail me? Sometimes being a beast can take you nowhere. I'm unfamiliar with the walls, what I know well. Cause I assume that everybody wants to take me down. And the illusion never smiles when to make me frown. I'm gonna shake this town and then I'll take the wall down. Force you to appreciate music before it's all gone. I want to put the ears if you say wow, then it's the wrong song. Cause Wolf is awful, the overdose of all song. Who's on my side?
Oui, ton commentaire par rapport à la musique de Wolf?
Oui, il chante très bien. Il sera star dans l'avenir. Je serai sa première fan. Je vais dire que non, quand il commençait, j'étais là. Il chante bien, il chante bien.
Voilà. Donc ça c'est Abudo et ça c'est Wolfman.
That's what I do, bro.
The greatest artist of his generation. Who is the model for you when it comes to music? Like, who are you listening to when you went down into writing this with some aside? And
Okay, this is going to sound really, there's a whole story too behind this. Music, rap for me wasn't rap the way most people meet it. Most people get introduced to rap through artists they listen to. But the type of music I used to listen to in my childhood didn't have anything to do with rap. I was in choirs, full stop.
yeah.
I loved poetry. So actually not full stop, like comma. I love poetry, I love writing. So when I got into Form 2, I had really reached that love for poetry, that level where I really love poetry. I started writing poems on my own. I enjoy rhyme schemes. I find rhyme scheming every enjoyable thing I read. Like I said, I'm really into movies. When people do spells, you hear them rhyme, everything, things that rhyme just have a way, especially when it goes with nice information or something. So the first time I heard rap, I didn't know any hip hop artists, I was not following any rapper. But then
I remember one day in class, a very good friend of mine, the Vibes, he was rapping the Wayne song in class. And listening to it with those fresh ears, all I was hearing was poetry. I was just blown away. The patterns, the rhyme scheme. I was like, what is happening? It's just good. I was blown. And I was like, man, this is a form of music that is really powerful. The information, the way of writing. So I came close to him and was like, you're not into rap. I was like, rap? What's rap? Rhythm and poetry. I really had to learn this stuff. I really had to learn it. So when I started learning rap, per se, I wasn't having anybody ahead of me. It was about the love for poetry. So I was listening to rappers. I got to meet Eminem, very, very strong lyricists. But having to have followed and had that passion for poetry on my own and built it on my own, I don't see anybody out there as an idol. I don't see anybody, and I feel nobody should, especially as a wolf. Sheep is possible for it's basically in the law for sheep to have idols. They have to follow. But the wolf, when you have an idol, you set a bar for yourself.
Yeah.
And that bar you set, most of the time is below your capabilities. We all have very strong capabilities, potential. And when you look at another person and you enjoy that person, maybe because that person has had more time to work on his, and you take his standard to be yours, you get to limit yourself. And we are not ready for limits. In the wolf pack, we are not ready for limits.
We should go and shoot for the sky. So, okay, you say you can predict that this guy is maybe a wolf, a cat, or this. Let's take one of our mutual relations. Yeah, like 2 Chainz.
Yeah.
In what category does he fall?
2 Chainz. I've been with 2 Chainz for a very long time. 2 Chainz is sheep. I'm not sure you like to hear that. But I believe I've told him. He keeps insisting that he's a cat. But,
like me.
He keeps insisting that he's a cat, but he's definitely a sheep.
Wow.
Definitely a sheep. I've heard his ideals. I have a very strong liking for sheep. And most of the time people feel like sheep and wolf, given they'll feel like they should be enemies or something. But actually, the person the wolf sees as an enemy is a bear, because he wants to put people down, he wants to put people under him. The wolf is a free spirit. Sheep don't have problems with people. Actually, sheep just protects himself, follows his ideals, but mostly he knows how to relate with the environment. He knows what the environment is asking for before he sets his bar. Wolves just set ridiculous bar, they don't care what people think out there. So there's a point I would like to make. Under the banner of wolves doesn't mean any wolf I meet, I'm going to relate with the person because it's a wolf. Yeah. The characteristics that the wolf, like I said, the characteristics, they don't rub shoulders with any religious background. So a lot of people, you can be a wolf and your goal, your ambition.
This one that you are locking the door and then has something.
You can be a wolf and your ambition is to destroy the world. That's your goal. And you are following the characteristics precisely. If I meet you, I'll relate with you on the basis of those characters that you follow. But your dream must not be my dream just because you're a wolf. Yeah. So it really helps, because given that the book is going to be released and I'm going to sell the book or share the book, let's not concentrate on the selling part for now. Yeah, a lot of people might feel like it's going to give a lot of security. That's one of the reasons why I made the book. It gives security. When sitting in a room, you get to feel like you have people that follow the same characters as you. You get up to introduce yourself. My name is Benny Clancy. I follow the way of the wolf. Always will be like, oh, yeah, they relate with you. You feel at home, rather than just sitting in class. Everybody gives totally different names. You start looking at the person who like trust, who do this, who this. You start to get to know people. After some time, you discover that that's not them. The same thing all over again.
And since we are social animals, I think it will be very easy for it to be integrated. You see, like football. People just say Barcelona, and then you see everybody scream, we are Barcelonians, and we just create this group. And so I think, yeah, on that note, I would just want to thank you very much for the interview. And
Very, very nice experience.
it was really nice having to explore your mind and how your music gets to the background behind your music before you get to the music. So when I listened to your music and I really enjoyed it. And everybody at home listened to it and I was like, this is Clancy. Someone who don't even know Clancy. Wasn't to James and everyone was like, wow, he does good stuff. And I'm saying the best is yet to come. And he just confirmed it by saying, you really set the bar very high. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Coming back for part 2.
It's really good. I swear, it's really awesome part 2. Wow, this